Good morning, students. This video is for class 3 science, and today we will start with different parts of a bird in details. So the first part of the bird is beak. What is the beak? The beak is the pointed part of the bird that is attached to the head, that they use for chewing food, that they use for eating food or swallowing insects or food. Beak is the hard pointed or curved outer tip of a bird's mouth. So if you see the bird's mouth, it is the hard outer tip. It may be straight, it may be pointed, it may be curved, but it is the outer tip of the bird's mouth. Birds use their beak to catch and eat food. They also use it to feed their young ones and build nests. So they not only use it to eat food, they also use it to feed their young ones using the beak. You must have seen they use it for building the nest. They also use it to smoothen the feathers. Beaks also helps bird to clean and smoothen their feathers too. This is called pruning. So this process of cleaning the feathers of bird using their beak is known as pruning. All birds do not eat the same kind of food. For example, some birds eat fruit, grains and seeds, while others eat flesh and insects. So different birds have different type of beaks and they use it to eat their food. So few birds feed on fruits, few birds feed on grains, seeds, and few on flesh of animals or other insects. Therefore, they have different kinds of beak to suit their type of food they eat. That is why different birds have different kinds of beak, so that they can use it to feed on it, eat them. Next is kinds of beaks. Number 1, strong, short, and hard beak. Birds like pigeon, sparrow, and peacock eat nuts and seeds. These birds have strong, short, and hard beaks that help them to bite and crack open the nuts and seeds they eat. So there are few birds like pigeon, then sparrow, peacock. They have very short beak, very small beak, but they are very strong. They are very hard, so that they feed on nuts. So that they can break the nuts and eat them. They do this to make the food soft before eating. Next is strong, sharp, and hooked beaks. There are few birds which feed on flesh of other animals. That is why they have sharp curved, hooked beaks, so that they can tear the flesh of other animals. Flesh-eating birds like eagle, vulture, and hawks have strong, sharp, and hooked beaks. These birds are known as birds of prey. That means they feed on other animals. They use their hooked beaks to tear the flesh of other animals. Beaks of such birds help them to catch and kill their prey and tear the flesh into small pieces. The beaks of these birds, the next one, that is strong. Number 2, strong, sharp, and hooked beaks. They have strong hook like this. The beaks are hooked so that they can tear it. Next, strong and scissor-shaped beak. Number 3, strong and scissor-shaped beaks. Birds like woodpecker and hoopie have strong, long and chisel-shaped beaks. Their beaks help them to make holes in the hard trunk of trees and to pull out insects from there to eat. So birds like woodpecker and hoopie, they have chisel shape, very pointed like beak, so that they can make holes in the hard trunk of the tree and they can pull out the insect from inside the tree trunk. Next is curved beak. All of you must have seen this curved beak of parrot. So parrots have curved beak. Parrots have strong curved beaks. Their beaks help them to crack open seeds and nuts that have hard outer shell. So just because they have curved beak, they can easily crack the nuts of seeds, different seeds which have hard outer shells, and eat the pulp of fruit. Parrots also use their beak to climb trees. They not only break the outer covering of the hard seed, but they can also use their beak to climb the trees. Next is broad and short beak. Broad and short beaks. Birds like swallows have broad and short beak. That means the beak are little broader. They have broad, but they have short. The length is short, but if you see the width, it is broad, little broad in size, which are sticky from inside, and these beaks are sticky from inside. Swallow keep their beaks open while flying to catch small flies and insects from the air. The tiny flying insects get stuck to the swallow's beak and the bird gulps them down. So when swallows fly, just because they are sticky from inside, when they fly, they keep their beak open. So if an insect's flying, when they come in contact with the beak, they get stuck, and once they get stuck, swallows, what they do is that they gulp them, then swallow them. Next is long and pointed beak. Long and pointed beaks. Birds like hummingbird and sunbird have thin, long and pointed beak. Their beaks help them to suck nectar. Birds like hummingbird and sunbird, they have very thin but pointed. Very thin, long and pointed, which actually helps them to suck nectar from different kinds of flower. Birds like heron and kingfisher also have long and pointed beaks to pick up fish from water. There are some other birds like kingfisher, heron, they also have this long and pointed beak which help them to catch fishes in the water. Next is broad and flat beak. Broad and flat beaks. Beaks of duck. If you have seen the beaks of duck, they are long as well as they are broad in size. They are flat in size. Birds like duck, swan and goose have broad and flat beak with tiny holes on both the side. If you see the beak of they have tiny holes on both the side of the beak. These birds take in muddy water containing insects, worms and small water plant. So when they feed, they take in all the muddy water that is mixed with mud, in which insects, then other foods are also present. When they eat, when they swallow that water, and when they try to gulp, when they swallow, those two holes on the beak, that is used to throw out the mud from the mixture of water and mud. The muddy water flows out through these holes, as I have told you, leaving the plants and insects inside the beak. So when they take in food, when they take in water that is already mixed with mud, food, insect, plant. So when they take in these holes present in the beak, through those holes the mud comes out and insects and plants remain inside and they feed on it. So by this we have come to the end of the kinds of beak they have. So children, for today we will keep it till here. In the next class we will study fits and claws. So for today up to this much. Thank you class.